Hello, my name is Fridoon Joinda. I come from Kabul. I come from a family that was steeped in journalism, art, and activism. And for this very reason, we had to leave Afghanistan in February 2016. My journey was the same as that was made by hundreds of thousands of Afghans, Syrians, and Africans. Escaping war, crossing borders at night, being beaten, being locked up, and making dangerous trips in rubber dinghies across the Aegean Sea, and long stays in Moria refugee camp. Moria, living in tents in summer and winter, long lines for food, other long lines for processing asylum applications and waiting for answers. I recognize that we, the refugees ourselves, did not have any voice, and this made me feel helpless. In response, I decided to film the situation with my cell phone, even though I had a little understanding of politics, the refugee situation, or the world itself. One of my first films focused on the mental health of refugees in Moria camp. The film was seen by an activist in Midlini who arranged it for me to show it at UNHCR event in town. During the screening, I was moved to see how the film has affected everyone in the audience. Camp directors, municipality officials, aid workers, and residents of Lesbos, who were able, for maybe the first time, to see the situation from the eyes of a refugee. I felt powerful for the first time, maybe ever. This experience gave me a new direction for my life, to use my filmmaking to rise above the difficulty of my situation and to become a voice for the voiceless. Throughout the years, I have created several documentaries with little support but with robust political messages, and my works have been recognized by various organizations. My film, Moria 35, was honored by Rosa Luxemburg Foundation, and I was invited to screen the film across 5 German cities and to talk on refugee situation. The film, I Am Not Dangerous, was recognized by United Nations, and I was awarded for combating xenophobia. My filmmaking also led me to be invited as a speaker at various events to talk on refugee situations, including at 7th European Migration Forum in Brussels, at Isaac, Greece, hosted by the American College of Greece, at Byron, the British International School in Athens, at UNHCR Europe Strategic Communications Conference, and Work for the Future sponsored by Dutch Embassy in Athens. Over the years, through my personal, professional, and educational experiences at the American College of Greece and Harvard's Migration and Refugee Course Studies, I have developed a deeper understanding and been introduced to the complexity of refugee and migration topics. Those experiences also brought to my attention a significant communication gap among refugees, locals, and governmental officials. To address this communication gap, I'm developing a video podcast titled The Untold, Unveil the Unheard Stories with the cooperation of Demos Center at ACG. I aim to provide in-depth interviews on human rights by engaging with organizations, journalists, officials, and other specialists, and to provide a platform for refugees and other marginalized people. The podcast also strives to defend and uphold freedom of speech in Greece. For a democracy to be strong, all voices need to be heard. The podcast's ultimate goal is to raise awareness on human rights, particularly in Europe, and to collaborate with organizations and push for policy changes that would benefit societies as a whole. Currently, our world is facing unprecedented crises. To face these crises, we need collective awareness and action on human rights. I believe that societies and individuals are interconnected and that our actions have profound influence on each other. So let's harness this influence for positive change, ensuring inclusion and benefits for all. as it is stated in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, created 75 years ago after another period of worldwide crisis and devastation. I kindly ask you for your support as well as to be part of this positive change that is needed now more than ever. Thank you.